So just so you know why I'm not gonna set up my background properly, this is the reason. I can't disturb him. He's just too cute. Like normally I would set up, you know, I would set up all these cushions and stuff, but I just don't want to disturb him because he looks so cute. Hello. My camera has literally got like a little face recognition thing here. Can you please find my face? My face is here. Hello? That was really strange. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would do I know we're kind of like midway through April today. It's the 9th of April. I thought I would do a March favourites because I actually discovered quite a few new products recently, and I don't really think, well, I've talked about them, but I haven't like told you guys that they're like my favourites necessarily. Some of these things I haven't really spoken about too much on my channel, and also I've got quite a few products this month which have been like fails, so I thought I'd also talk about those because I like to keep it real with you guys and be honest about products that I like and products that I don't like. So I'm also going to be talking about some stuff that didn't work for me. Also, I just want to apologise that my videos have been like a little bit all over the place recently. I uploaded a video yesterday. If you guys missed that, that was on Sunday. Obviously my normal upload days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I hope that's okay with you guys. I'm going to try my best to still get like 3 videos up a week, but I'm sorry if they end up being on like the wrong days, but I'll try my best to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday like I have done for ages. So yeah. The first 2 things that I want to talk about for my favourites are 2 sponges, and I'm sure that this one is going to come as no surprise to you guys. This one is actually really small at the moment because it's not damp. This is the Sport FX blending sponge or whatever it's called. This is £4.99 in the UK, and I think you can get it from Sports Direct, but this little red sponge is so good. I don't know what material it's made out of, but I've honestly been using this all month, like more than my beauty blender. Since I got this sponge, it's like the only sponge that I've been using until I discovered this one, but they're both really good. I'll talk about this in a sec. But yeah, it's £4.99. The beauty blender is like £20, and I still love the beauty blender. Wait, is it £20? Maybe it's like 15 or 16. But if you guys are looking for something that's more affordable and does pretty much the same job, then the Sport FX sponge is amazing. You just like run it underwater, squeeze it loads until it's like fully expanded, and then you squeeze all the water out of it, so it's just a little bit damp, and then you just use it to blend out your foundation. You can use it to do concealer as well because it's got like a pointed bit. This is just such a good sponge. It's so soft and squidgy like when it's damp, and I just love it, and it's super cheap, so yay. And then another sponge, this is the one I used today because you can see it's like expanded and big and dirty. This is the LA Girl sponge, and I tested this in the video where I tested out the new LA Girl matte foundation, so if you guys want to see that, I'll try and remember to link it in the cards, but I might forget, but I'll try. I used this sponge in that video, and I actually really like this as well. It came in a pack of 2. Again, this expands so much and it's really soft. So yeah, another really good sponge. I like this one a lot as well. Oh, I also just want to say, in my video, I think it was from last Monday, I'm not really sure, but in one of my videos recently, I did a giveaway, and I'm just gonna pick a winner at random. I will put the giveaway winner from last week's like hidden giveaway on the screen right here. Thank you guys so much for like taking part, the ones of you that like watch my videos all the time. Thank you so much. It's awesome. There were so many comments, which I thought was crazy because I didn't think that many people actually watch my videos all the way through. The next thing, which is a favourite of mine, is the mascara that I've actually got on right now. I have mentioned this in a couple of videos, and I was actually recommended this by Lewis from Looking for Lewis on YouTube, and I saw him at an event like not too long ago, and he was banging on about this mascara, so I thought I would go out and buy it. This is the Collection Lash Surge Mascara in the shade Black. I think this is like $3.99, or I'm pretty sure when I got this it was on offer for like $2.99. For the price, this is a really good mascara. I'm not sure if you can see my lashes today because I'm quite far away from the camera, but it's not like the best mascara that I've ever tried, but it does a really good job. Like for the price, I think it is incredible. Like it's not even £5, and it does a really nice job. It's got like natural bristles, it's not a plastic brush, and they're just quite little short bristles, but I find that I can really like get close up to my root and like wiggle it around and get like decent length and volume with this. Next up is a concealer, and this one I've also spoken about recently. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer, and I use the shade Fair Warm, which I think is the lightest shade. I started using this concealer probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was after the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne event. That's when I got this concealer in the right shade, because I did have some of the other shades, but they were too dark for me, so I hadn't really like tested it. And then I was able to get my actual shade. Let me just do a swatch for you guys. So that's what the colour looks like there. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but I just find this works so well on my under eyes and on my blemishes. A little bit of this goes a very long way. This is a very full coverage concealer, and it does dry down quite fast, so I maybe wouldn't recommend it for dry skin. I'm not really sure, like you would probably have to like test it out and see for yourself, or maybe watch some other people's reviews that have dry skin that have tested this concealer. But speaking from an oily skin point of view, this concealer is so good. It is so full coverage. It really reminds me of Tarte Shape Tape, but a little bit more matte, I think. So I put like a little bit under my eyes. I literally need to just do like a little swipe. Instead of doing like a full triangle, you just do like one little swipe, and then it just a tiny bit goes such a long way, and it's just so full coverage. It's so good. I think it's kind of pricey. It's like £20. But if you guys are wanting to get your hands on a really good full coverage concealer that is not going to budge, then this one is amazing. Next thing I've been loving, I'm going to skim over quite quickly because you can't actually get this in the UK, but if you guys are visiting America, or if you have friends in America, or if you are from America and you're looking for a new loose powder, then I have been loving the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I don't know why we don't have this in the UK. We have the other Maybelline Fit Me like pressed powders, but hopefully we'll get the loose one soon, because I bought this when I was in America and I have not stopped using it. It's so good. I've only been using it for like, what, 2 weeks? But I love this powder so much. I have the shade 05 Fair, which I think is the lightest one, and it's just got like a little sifter thing. It's just a really good colour. It's not too orange. Like a lot of loose powders that I try that have actually got colour, they make my under eyes darker and more orange, but this one is actually, you know, my kind of skin colour, and it just works so well to set my makeup, and I just love it. It's so good. I've got quite a lot of favourites this month. The next thing is the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush, and I never really used to wear blush like at all, but recently I've been starting to get into it. Oh my god, this just smells so good. That is one of the reasons why I love this blush. It's just a peachy coloured blush. It looks really pretty, and this smells like my favourite sweets, which are the Haribo peaches. I've got about 3 bags of Haribo peaches that I'm yet to eat, because I can't really eat sweets and chocolate or like snack with my Invisalign. So I have so many sweets and chocolates and chocolate oranges and just like chocolate left over from Easter that I need to eat, but I think I'm gonna have to save them all until after I'm done like sorting out my teeth. It's just a really pretty natural kind of blush. I don't put too much on. I've got a little bit on today, but I don't really know if it's like strong enough to be able to see it. It does have a little mirror underneath as well. It did come with a brush, but God knows where that's gone. The final piece of makeup that I'm going to talk about, and my favourites before I move on to skincare and then the fails, is the Balm Schwing Black Liquid Eyeliner. It's one of the ones that dips into a pot, but the brush on this is kind of made of felt tip material, but then it's still quite like flexible. Like, I really don't know how to describe it. It's not bristles, but it's just got like a really fine point, and I just find it so easy to get into the inner corners of my eye, and then also just to do the outer flick as well. Like, you can get a really precise flick with this, and it's super black. I don't find that it smudges on me or like transfers or anything. It dries down matte, and I just think it's a really good eyeliner. Okay, so moving on to some skincare stuff. I've really been having to focus on my skincare recently, because if you guys have seen my recent videos, I had a reaction to something that caused eczema like around my eyes and like down here on my chin, and then the other day I reacted to a L'Oreal cleansing milk, and my skin came up into this like rash. So I've really been trying to like take care of my skin, and some of the things that I have been using to help repair and replenish it, I just spat everywhere. I hope that didn't come up on camera. So the first thing, I know that people are going to be like, Soph, these are so bad for your skin, don't use face wipes. I use face wipes when I am, well, I don't just use face wipes, okay? A lot of the times, if I'm like, you know, staying over at a friend's, or I've got an event overnight, I will take my makeup off with a face wipe first, and then I'll go in with a proper cleanser, and then a toner, and then all of my skincare stuff. But the face wipes that I've been loving, okay, this looks so gross because the little plastic thing that like keeps it shut ripped off somehow, and so I stuck a plaster on it, which doesn't look the most appealing, but I bought these wipes on Beauty Bay. I think they were £4, and I added them to my basket because I was trying to make up the cost of my order so that I could get like free next day delivery. You guys know what it's like, and I needed like an extra £3. These were £4, and I thought I'd just give them a go. They're by a brand called Formula 10.0.6. Formula 1006, and these are the wipe your face off makeup removing facial wipes in pink, grapefruit and apple. These smell so good, and also they are super, like, there's so much liquid in them that they actually get all of your makeup off in like one wipe. I just honestly, like, these are probably the best face wipes I've ever used. I think they're like £4, which is kind of more expensive than I would normally pay for face wipes. I normally just buy whichever ones are on offer, but I think when I'm out of these, I'm actually going to repurchase them because they just work really well and they smell amazing and they don't irritate my eyes. They're just really good. Next thing is a bit random and a bit boring, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because it has really helped the dry patches on my skin. This is E45 cream, and this is, it says treatment for dry skin conditions including dry flaky skin, which is what I had, eczema, which is what I had, itchy skin, which is what I had, dry psoriasis and sunburn. It's literally just like a big tub of this white cream, and I feel like so many people have this in their household, but I really found that it helped with the eczema like under my eyes and on my eyelids, and also I've been using this recently with my like rash that I've had over my cheeks, and I just found that it's really helped. I would put this on in the morning and in the evening, like before I did my makeup and then before I went to bed. Just basically whenever I had a chance I would put this on like the dry bits on my skin, and I definitely found that it helped to clear it up eventually. Oh, also I've been using it on my tattoo. I know that some people wouldn't recommend it like on the tattoo. I didn't use it like at the start when I first got it done, if you're wondering. I do have a vlog about this. The next thing, which I have been loving and swearing by, are sheet masks, and I always used to think the face masks were a bit of a myth, but I don't know whether it's because I'm getting a bit older and my skin is kind of changing. I have been loving face masks, whether it's the ones that you like paint on your face. There's one by the Body Shop that I really like that's like a really intense like clay mask that like sucks out all the dirt. But while my skin has been super dry recently, I have been loving sheet masks. I've thrown away the packaging for some of them, but I've got like spares here. One that I used, which is probably quite expensive, is this one by Lancome, and this was their Advanced Genifique Hydrogel Melting Mask. This one was really nice. It's like a gel mask. I then used this Korean Toso Woom 24 karat gold mask. I used this last night and it was honestly so good. I'm not sure where you can get this from, but it was incredible. So those two are like ones that I've used. I also used one by Nails Inc, or Face Inc by Nails Inc, and oh my gosh, wait, why are these all wet? This is just an example one that I have here. This is the Catnap one, but I really like the Face Inc ones as well, and other ones which I also really like. These ones do drip a little bit more, but then like the higher end ones are a lot more expensive. These ones are from Primark and it's by a brand called Holler and Glow. They don't quite fit my face as well, but they do pretty much the exact same job. They're just super moisturizing, so yeah. All of these face masks I've been loving. And then the last skincare thing that I've been loving is the Tony Moly Magic Food Banana Sleeping Pack. This is so moisturizing. It smells amazing. It's a little squeezy banana. It's got the cutest packaging. It smells like a banana milkshake, and I don't even like banana milkshakes, but I really like the smell of this. So if you like bananas, you will like this a lot, and it is just so moisturizing, and again, it doesn't irritate my skin. I literally use this most nights. And then the final thing, which I thought I'd talk about because I've literally just run out of it, as you guys can hear. I can't shake it anymore, and it's just like... This is the Batiste dry shampoo in Fruity and Cheeky Cherry. I've been using Batiste dry shampoos for at least like 5 years. They're just always the ones that I come back to. I don't really like... I don't know, I haven't found a dry shampoo that I prefer over this. The Batiste ones just work for me, and I know that some people don't like them because they can leave a bit of white cast in your hair, but because my hair's blonde anyway, like, you don't really see it, and also I make sure that I rub it in really well. it just absorbs so much of the oil in your hair if you're trying to like keep it going an extra few days. Okay, so finally onto the fails. The first fail I'm going to talk about, but I don't actually have the bottle because I threw it in the bin, and it's the L'Oreal cleansing milk. I'm not sure actually which one it was called. But basically, I used it on my skin the other day. I thought it would be really gentle on my skin, and I had actually used it before, but like a few months like previous. And when I put it on my face, it just started like burning. And I love some of L'Oreal's other skincare things and their makeup. Like I literally mentioned one of their blushes in this video. I really like their like sugar scrubs and stuff like that. But I put this on my face and my skin just started burning, and as I was washing it off, I could feel like all these little tiny red bumps just came up all over my face. And then like it took, well, my skin's not fully recovered, it's still got like little bumps under my foundation and my face is really dry. So yeah, I don't know whether that was just me having that reaction. I mean, my skin has been a bit like, you know, freaking out over things recently, so that could be why, but I just thought I'd mention that. I have nothing against L'Oreal, but it's just something that didn't work for me this month. The next thing that has been a fail this month is the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation in the shade Light Porcelain. I used to like this, but when I tried it in a video the other day, it just went really patchy on me. And again, like I love some of Rimmel's other foundations, but this one just like seemed to emphasize every dry patch, especially like around my eyebrows and around my nose. And then the final two fails that I have are both mascaras. One of them, which I did actually use in a video, that I really don't like, and I don't think it's worth the money because it barely did anything for my lashes. This is the Sarah Hill Luxury Mascara. I think this is like £20, but the brush is like, it looks kind of similar to the collection brush, but just a little bit more bent. But this literally does like barely anything for my lashes. I think what the issue is when you pull it out, it pulls off a lot of the product from the brush. So it's just like super natural, and I think for the price, like it's just not really worth it. And then the next one, which is such a shame that has been a fail, again I used this in a video the other day. This is the Kiko Ultra Tech Plus Volume and Curl Mascara. I have loved every other Kiko mascara that I've ever tried. All of their like limited collection ones I absolutely love, but I recently got some of their like standard ones. But the thing I don't like about this is, one, it's really hard to get it out of the tube. It's got a really fat brush on one side that's got like these little like wave things, and then the other side has got really short bristles. But I just don't really find that this, like, it doesn't grip on my lower lashes very well. And also because it's so fat on one side, I just found it so messy, and I got it like all over my eyelid. So that is such a shame because, like I said, I love so many of Kiko's other mascaras. Okay, so I think that is it for all of my favourites and fails. I have a feeling this video is actually going to be quite long because I'm looking at my thing and I've been talking for 25 minutes. I personally love watching people's like favourites and fails videos because that's where I get a lot of like recommendations from on things that people have actually like tried and tested and been loving. So yeah, if you did enjoy this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! It's so soft.